Okay, we're out on the water with Scott Suggs from Bryan, Arkansas, former FLW CUP winner. He knows Lake Ouachita well, and Scott's been nice enough to take us out this morning. Scott, 10th place is a little over 14 pounds. You know this lake extremely well. What are they going to have to do today? Weather conditions have cleared up considerably from yesterday, which I think contributed to so many limits being caught. What does that mean for today, and what do these guys got to do?
You know, here's what I think. You've got a bluebird sky today. I mean, when this little bit of fog haze burns off, which is something we hadn't seen in months, it's been so hot, and it's really nice and cool out here today and everything. But yesterday it was an out of ordinary day in August. You know, I mean, it was super cool. We had good rain, heavy cloud cover all day, and I think really there were some surprises yesterday. I think some people that really weren't doing well in practice and everything caught fish yesterday. Some of the guys that really thought they were going to bust them didn't do near as well yesterday because they had practiced on sunny conditions, hot conditions, flat, calm conditions and everything. And, you know, yesterday was a new curve to them. They haven't seen that this year, you know, practicing during all the time they've had over here. And I think that's why the weights were up yesterday. The fish were a lot more active and everything. I know how it is with an east wind on this lake with no sky. You know, I mean, it can be really, really tough. And everybody expects to see the weights overall fall considerably today. I still think it's going to take around, probably to make the top 10, still going to take right around, I'm going to say around 22 pounds to make the top 10.
All right, now yesterday there was a good shallow water bite. A lot of guys were alluding to brim beds.
Right.
Let's talk about that today. Can that still be a big factor?
Well, the thing about it is, all these guys that you're talking about, only one of them, I say only one of them, I know one that did well yesterday that's up there pretty high today fishing that pattern. I know a lot of people that were doing that. And the guys that were doing it in practice, they were catching those fish on the high, flat, bluebird, hottest days. That's when they caught the biggest stringers. So the way some of the guys are up at the top today, you're liable to see this, you know, a little bit of a flip-flop because it may turn on in those guys' favor today.
All right, so last question. Based on what you've said so far this morning, you're not expecting another 19-pound bag today.
Well, I mean, I myself, I know what the deal is that Scott Martin's on. I mean, he sat and explained it to me yesterday when we were on him with camera crews and stuff. And the deal he's on, yeah, it can happen. It can happen bigger again. I mean, it can happen real easy. He's on a unique deal, and he's doing something that nobody else is doing. And yes, it could happen.
Fantastic. We appreciate you taking us out on the water this morning.
You bet. You know, this is one of my favorite areas on the lake, especially this time of year. We're sitting out here in 32, 33 foot. You can see as we're coming up on this deal, the graph's climbing. It just kind of steps up and flattens out right out here. And what will happen usually is I try to key on this. Thermocline's about 28 foot, and I try to key on everything less than 28 foot. And I may have missed my brush. No, there's part of it there. And there's fish hooked up right on the lip of that deal now. There's a brush pile right here beside me. I just barely miss. And that's what I do this time of year. There's some more of the brush there, and you can see, or a piece of it. You can see a fish hung on the side of it right there. And that's mainly what I do this time of year is I've got certain long-running points, ledge drop stuff that deep water cuts up next to. And we've got pieces of brush. There's old trees and stuff on them. And I just idle these things out. And the sonars, the graphs are so great nowadays that you can tell if you're wasting your time. If you need to fish, you stop, you fish. You know, I mean, you're going to see them just like I showed them to you. And if I idle over that thing, it's clean, it's plain. I don't see any activity, what looks like a fish or anything. I'm gone. I don't even waste cast anymore like I used to. So the technology so far along is unbelievable. And the mapping, we've got the mapping on here, and I can zoom it out right here and give you a great look. It's topographical map, just like you'd buy at a store, but it's on our units built in. And, I mean, you can see waypoints, you can see how we go. It's got the contour lines. It's got everything. And, I mean, you can run and keep your eye on the map the whole entire time. I mean, it's really giving away a whole lot of secrets on this lake. But it is handy for myself also. And other than that, you know, just it's one of the most beautiful lakes in the country. All the guys on both tours will tell you it ranks in their top 2 or 3 in the United States of all the places we go. And unbelievable, you know, just clean. I mean, the water's like in the top 3 in the nation, cleanest water. So it's just an awesome place to be, and I really wish I was fishing this tournament today.
Well, you know, the other thing a lot of people don't realize, it's a 48,000 acre fishery. This is a large, large lake.
Well, and it is, and by looking at the map and just sitting right here, you know, where we're at and looking out across the lake and everything, you know, it's really amazing how cut up. We call it cut up. It's got so many coves, pockets, points. And when you get a lake at 48,000 acres and it's so cut up with all these little tiny coves and everything, we got 58 tournament boats on here. It gets hard to find them when you're out running around looking for them to, you know, film them or anything like that. So it's a real roomy lake. It's a great lake for tournament fishing. Great, you know, it's great for recreation.